And welcome back to the Morning Wake Up with Winston Warrior, right here on WSCT Worldwide. We're changing the way you listen to radio. Shout out to our new sponsor, BP. You know what I'm saying? Putting it down, that BP Visa Reward Gift Card. You know what I'm saying? That's not a gift card. Let me take that back. It's the BP Visa Rewards Card, okay? It's not a gift card. It's an actual credit card. You can go ahead and spend some money. But for real, shout out to them. I have my man Sam from Simply Compute in the building. You know what I'm saying? This is how we do. We're going to talk about computer issues. And of course, Kiki is on the mic. She don't know it, but she can talk if she wants to. She's getting ready for Kiki's Corner, the latest and greatest in entertainment. So anyway, Sam, my man Sam. Hey man, what's going on with you today?
Oh, all kinds of stuff.
All kinds of stuff?
All kinds of stuff.
There you go.
So, got a customer that brought in a laptop, and it was dead.
The laptop was dead.
So, it gave me this wonderful idea of, should we fix it or should we get a new one? So, in this particular case, I think we're going to have her get a new one. But I wanted to
Why
talk...
come?
Why come? Because the cost to fix is probably as much or more than getting a new one.
Gotcha.
Or, $100 more would get you a new one, and that's just not a good use of one's money.
Right.
And we know that money's not stretching as far as it used to at the moment. So what I wanted to talk about was how to buy a used computer.
I can hear.
So
You just check making sure that we can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sam's sitting back from the mic like,
well,
make sure.
I'm following instructions, which was don't touch the table, don't touch the mic, don't
he
touch
used
the
to be like,
headphones.
The only thing you're allowed to touch in here is yourself, and don't do that when anybody can see.
Touch yourself. Don't do it.
Okay, I'm not on camera right now, am I?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you're okay.
It's right there.
It's right there now.
Oh.
They see you very
Uh-oh.
clearly. Just saying. So if you decide to do something, people will have a good view of it.
Okay.
So basically, you were saying that the economics didn't work out. She just needed to get ahead and get a new one.
Yeah.
But
yeah, a new
sometimes-
one or a new used one. But it just brings up the point of, let's say your beloved desktop or laptop computer dies.
Oh my God, my computer had died on me.
Yeah. And you
Okay.
don't have enough money to buy a new one,
I ain't got no money to buy no new one.
but you got a couple bucks. Yeah.
Cause I didn't use my BP Reward Visa card. Okay, so what
So
happened?
anyway,
Shameless plug.
how do we go buy a used computer?
Ah.
It's kind of like how do you go buy a used car? There's certain things that you need to be looking for.
Right.
Certain things that when you see them, you say, okay, this is worth it, or this is a deal breaker. So if you're gonna buy, for example, an HP Pavilion, and friends don't let friends buy HP Pavilion laptops. But let's say that you're looking at one because someone's offering it for a really, really cheap price.
What's the cheap price?
Oh, let's say $200 used.
Oh Lord, I can get a computer for $200.
Yeah. Maybe it's a Craigslist special. Maybe, you're at the local pawn shop.
Pawn shop is your friend. I got my iPad from the pawn shop, just FYI, and it has been
Yeah.
working for the past 2 years. Just saying.
Wow. I'm impressed. So, anyway.
Sorry, I digress.
Yeah. Oh, that whole Mac thing again.
I'm sorry, I digress.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
But guess who's not here to bug us about Macs? So,
Well,
it's a fair fight now, one-on-one,
I
not
know.
two-on-one.
Well, shout out to Mike. He's at school now, so
Oh, yeah, no, Mike.
Yeah.
Mike's great.
yeah, he's at school. But anyway, so
Even if he did get his butt kicked the other day.
he did slam to the ground. But anyway, so
Saved me having to do it.
HP Pavilion.
Yeah.
We don't let our friends buy those. No?
Yeah, but actually there are HP Pavilions that are worth buying. And
Okay.
so if you see an HP Pavilion, what you want to do is look on the keyboard cover to the right of the mouse pad.
All right.
And fortunately we don't have an HP Pavilion with us to hold up to the, camera as an example, but to the right of the mouse pad it'll say like Intel inside or AMD. And what you want to look for is the little green NVIDIA sticker, NVIDIA. If you see that little green NVIDIA sticker, you walk. If it,
we get to stepping.
oh, you gotta leave. You
Like
do
at
not.
the fish fry when the shots start going off. We just
Exactly.
Okay.
Same thing. Exact same
You know what I'm
thing. So, NVIDIA, the reason being is that all of the HP Pavilions with NVIDIA video cards die sooner rather than later. And the
Wow.
fact that this one hasn't died and is for sale is just a sign of, that laptop really liked its previous owner and is probably not going to like you. and it's just gonna die.
And they probably just rigged it so that it'll just work for 2 minutes and then you get got.
Nah. There's no rigging in keeping those things running.
No. They either are or not. It's not.
Yeah, a friend of mine brought one. It was his sister's, and he's like, "Yeah, man, she's got the motherboard's dead. The motherboards fry out on them, specifically the video card chip, and it
Gotcha.
just tanks everything else." So he's like, "Yeah, she's got the money. She's ready to do this." I'm like, "I won't do it." And he's like, "Why not?" I'm like, "Well, a year from now, the same problem's gonna happen, and you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be unhappy with it. Buy a different computer entirely." But if the NVIDIA computer, if the HP Pavilion computer, need more coffee, has an ATI sticker, a little red ATI sticker, that one's going to be safe to buy.
Okay.
Those tend not to die. I mean, all things considered, the green NVIDIA ones, they die like clockwork. The ATIs happen to hold up really, really well.
Well, let me ask you this. Okay, so if I'm in the market for a computer because my computer is acting crazy. With the cost of computers now, especially laptops, certain laptops, with the cost, they being so cheap or cheaper than they used to be. How do I know it's time for me to either look for a used one or try to get mine fixed or just go for a new one? I mean, how do I know that? If I'm just a Joe Blow consumer, I'm really computer illiterate. I don't really know.
My answer for that one is it doing what you need it to do? Now, what you need it to do...
It broke.
Oh, you mean broken? Like
it broke. It's broke. I mean, it's going slow. I don't know what's going on. It's broke. I need to do something.
Well, in that case, I'd say, do you like the laptop? Yes or no? If you like it, and it takes $300 or less to fix it, I'd fix it as opposed to buy a new computer.
Okay. So your threshold point is $300.
Yeah, and for the business class computers, I'd even go as high as 4.
Okay.
Maybe even 5, but you'd have to really, really like your computer to spend $500 fixing it. But with the business class computers, those laptops are still $1,500 to $2,000, so $500 is a quarter of the value of the system.
Right.
Maybe a third on the high side.
Right.
And you're fine. I'd fix it and keep going.
Gotcha.
But if your laptop was, say, the $500 Best Buy closeout special, and you're okay with buying another one of those, maybe a $400 closeout special, and it's going to cost more than $250 to fix,
It's not worth it.
not really.
No.
Not really.
So this is where I think a lot of people, quote unquote, air quotes, got. It's going to that computer repair store and saying, "Hey, my laptop, blah blah blah," and they come back and say, "Oh, that's going to cost you $400 or $300." Where it could be something as simple as just running some cleanup software or whatever. I mean, shouldn't they go talk to Sam at Simply Compute? I'm just saying.
Might not be a bad plan.
Might not be a bad plan. Sam, how can people find you? Because we never talk about that. How do they find you?
You can find me on the internet at www.simplycompute.net. If you're in South Fulton, you can go to 626 South Central Avenue, next to the Nature Zone Herb Shop, or more
Is it real
importantly,
herbs? Real herbs, not the herb shop.
No, real herbs.
Okay. Just
Real
checking.
herbs, natural, sustainable food.
Other herbs are natural too. I'm just checking with the...
Okay, these herbs are on the up and up. They're not on the down low. Just to clarify. To use
Okay.
the neighborhood parlance.
Just to clarify what I was saying.
But
No,
the
what
real
was the address again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, 626 South Central Avenue, Hapeville, Georgia, 30354. And for anyone that hasn't been to Hapeville in forever, we're about 3-4 blocks from the original Dwarf House Chick-fil-A.
We all know where that is.
Everyone knows where it is. They don't know where the city of Hapeville is, but they know exactly where that Dwarf House Chick-fil-A is. It's the funniest thing.
Yes, with the fried pies.
Mm-hmm.
And my
And the
nephew
waffle.
is going, yes, I even know where that is.
Yeah. See? Do you know where the city of Hapeville is?
Yeah.
See?
But we know where that Chick-fil-A is. Yes, we do.
Exactly.
Okay, so...
It's a great place.
And what's
so.
the website again?
www.simplycompute.net.
Is there a phone number they can call at the Hapeville location?
404-941-8649.
So, when we come back, Sam, I want you to give us some telltale signs of a computer person or another business that might not be as reputable as yours. Like, what are some context clues that we can take away when we walk in with our computer and say, "Hey, Mr. Computer Guy, my computer is effed up." What do they say back when we go, he's a good one, or you get the step.
Good question.
Okay. So when we come back, we're going to do that. Yo, keep it locked. It's the Morning Wake Up with Winston Warrior right here, WSCT Worldwide. We have Sam, my man, from Simply Compute. And we will be back in one moment. Keep it locked, all right?
Notice production. Diamond ladies. Lady. Yeah. Sexy lady. My baby. Come on, walk. Yeah. Baby girl, I'm watching you like the way you are. Girl, I got a crush on you the very time we talk. I will like to be the man to brighten up your dark. But I say you're not give your man bun, you're not give me none. Baby, have a little love in your heart. Me if you touch you make the fool depart. Have a little love in your heart. Me if you touch her from the start. Have a little love in your heart. Me if you hold you all the boy you thought. Have a little love in your heart. Lady, love in your heart. A real man if you touch you know see. The man fake like knock off, him a chat off. Me and you in our corner lock off. Him chat till him their motor bar. I sent it, but same time she's her papa. Smooth criminal now for talk. We step out of the club, she step out the talk. In our big split up part of her. Have a little love in your heart. Me if you touch you make the fool depart. Have a little love in your heart. Me if you touch her from the start. Have a little love in your heart. Me if you hold you all the boy you thought. Have a little love in your heart. Love in your heart. Baby girl, I'm watching you